My first guest, you know him from his Comedy Central special. He's got a sketch special with Comedy Central with Sam Minaj called Goat Face. Please welcome the very funny Fahim Anwar. Fahim, how are you?
Thank you. Hold for applause. Hold on.
Talk about your career. What news
let's talk about multiple
revenue?
specials. I know. Hey, how do we survive in this COVID world, in these uncertain times, Moses?
I don't know. It seems like you kind of knew how to pivot immediately. You do a lot of online videos. Really.
Yeah, kind of. Like, I think you as a comedian too. It's like stand-up is our main jam. And then we have these other outlets like, all right, I'll do a dumb thing on Instagram or I'll do a tweet. And once the stage is gone, I guess you just kind of lean into what's still available.
Yeah, because the stage, I think it still kind of works if you're a one-liner guy. But I think you and I mean, you on a much higher level, are very physical performers. A lot of it is like in your body, which you can't really do.
Totally. And it's a conversation with the audience. So it's like if they're really liking something, that informs you go, oh, let me milk this. So it's this song and dance with an audience, and that kind of informs your act. So when you strip an audience away, you're kind of creating in a vacuum, and that's tough for a stand-up live performer.
Yeah, because like a musician where you just play your 3-minute song, stand-up, if you're doing it right, when you get beyond like out of your head and you're doing it long enough, you're essentially asking the audience for permission every 15 seconds or so. To be like, can I keep talking about my dad dick? My dick sucks.
Yeah. So you've seen my new stuff.
Yeah, I've seen it.
I had an hour. It was about to come out. We were about to tape. It was going to be called My Dick Sucks. And we had like MSG. We had that rented out. It was going to be 3 nights. Wow. Yeah, My Dick Sucks. And that's my big catchphrase.
Oh, my God.
But now it's like on hold.
And then you had a merch already printed out.
I have so many boxes of My Dick Sucks, and I don't know where to put it. I have some of it in my place right now, and it's not going to make sense when things open up. My dick is getting better.
This shirt.
And my dick is getting better. It's not even true anymore.
It's a false narrative. It's completely healed since the accident.
Totally.
I mean, there's some very sad options. Like I was talking at the top. I mean, you could perform in a battle.
You did the truck show, huh?
Yeah, it's the best version.
I heard it's good. I got asked to do it, but I think I was in Denver for that weekend or whatever. But I hear it's great.
Oh yeah, you were in a COVID's fake protest in Denver. Forgot about that.
Yeah. No, I did some charity gig. I did some like charity gig, and it was in an airplane hangar. And they were all in tuxedos. It was just like upper crust Denver. Yeah. I swear to God, it's like I was doing stand-up in a Bond movie.
Insane. At the airport, I think all the hell gigs are things that we're essentially competing for now. Like, yeah, absolutely. Airport hangar, who books that?
Like the tallest ceilings, like, the best thing for comedy is like in a basement, low ceilings, packed together. This was a hangar. Just like the voice just evaporates. They're sitting so far away from each other. But they were still happy.
Yeah, it's like what can you do?
Sometimes I think about stand-up comedy in yesteryear that we were just a distraction to shovel food and drinks into people's mouths.
Yes.
Like we were there to keep them in the seats long enough to pull up a dump truck and put it in their mouths.
Yeah, people wonder like why do you do 45 to an hour of material? Because that's how long it takes to order a drink, some food, and then another drink.
Yeah.
That's what this art form is. No painting is
fun. Like, totally.
People can sit through
and I love how nimble this art form is too, where like if they're a little late to putting the checks out on the table, they'll tell you they'll go like this, like go long, stretch it out. And then you just, do some more bullshit for 10 more minutes until everyone signs their checks. Nothing else. You couldn't do that like with a magician. Be like, keep more magic.
More cards. Just get more cards. Introduce more decks.
Just the magician just vamping, just trying to make some tricks on the fly.
Yeah, that's why I feel like, I always cringe when people make the argument of like, let me say this is free speech. And it's like, it's chicken wing speech. It's just long enough.
The thing is, I think there is that free speech thing and you should be able to, but it's up to you to jump over the hurdle of making it funny for the room. If like people are turned off all the time, you haven't done the work.
Yeah.
The real trick and the beauty of stand-up is taking that controversial idea or whatever your idea is and doing the gymnastics and massaging it enough where it's digestible for even someone who has opposing view. Like Bill Burr will do that all the time, and it's great. Like they earn the laugh. You can still get your idea across. You just got to do the work instead of like free speech, man. You don't like it.
People confuse just bombing with people don't like free speech.
Yeah, like your writing wasn't good enough. Don't pretend you're Bill Hicks or something.
Right. I don't need structure. I'm screaming about.
Or they don't get it. Like, you're part of the problem. No, just write a little more.
If you're doing your job, they should get it.
They should get it and like it.
So does everyone in your life know that you have all this time off? You're not performing on stage? Like, are your parents being like, hey, why are you living out there? Do you want to come home?
I have this thought, like, you get a sense of how much your parents really believe in you by how quickly they tell you to get into real estate. You know what I mean? To like start selling houses.
Yeah. Like
for me, it was like a few days, like Corona. Yeah, the shutdown. Like a week later, like, you should sell houses. Like, oh, you never believed in me. Like, I'm finding out now. And I always like how that's the solution for like parents everywhere. It's just like, if your kid was like kind of a fuck up to begin with, you think they're going to kill it in the real estate market? Like, suddenly they're going to be awesome.
If someone can't be a comedian and muster the strength to work for 15 minutes a night and post some Instagram clips, what are the odds they're going to be free on a Sunday for an open house?
Sure, you think they're going to be on Selling Sunset? Like, hey, thanks, Mom and Dad. I was spinning my wheels with this art stuff, but now I'm a world-class real estate agent. I'd love to show you some properties. Like, he's probably going to suck at that too.
Right. There's no way the women on Selling Sunset are actually selling those properties. I wouldn't buy a house after that very quick walkthrough where they're also having a huge fight. I'm like, well, that's the house for me.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, they all look the same. Like, do you have to be gorgeous to sell houses?
I think in LA, if you're selling that, because
gonna be like, I want to show you some properties. There's one on Mulholland. It's got this open floor plan. You're gonna love it.
Okay. All right. And are you
take my card. Take my card. You know, talk it over with your wife. You don't want to make a rash decision. I'm not trying to pressure you, but I'm one of the best.
And you live in this area?
Well, I do mostly stuff in Torrance. But they gave me a shot at the big time here on Sunset.
One of the women from the show, they're all made up.
They're busy right now. That's why they sent me to show you the property. It's the same property. It's just a different person showing it to you. My Ford Focus, I got to put money in the meter real quick. I'll be back.
He's at the bottom of Sunset all the way down the hill.
Yeah. Can you give me a ride to my car? I've got to put money in my meter for my Ford Focus.
Soaking wet.
Dude, that's what I noticed too. Like, if you're a real estate agent, you have to, even if you're not doing well, you have to lease a bomb-ass car. It's all exuding this. Even if you're really good at what you do, you can't drive like a Honda Fit.
Yeah, you got to show up.
Because you're selling an image and a lifestyle, and you're like, yeah, I want my guy to be cutthroat.
Right, you need to make people feel like shit about their life.
Or just like, oh man, this guy, he deals with high society, or I'm visiting this world, or he's going to get me the best. Like, you don't want a practical, like, you do, but you want the fantasy of this Armani suit, Lamborghini real estate agent.
Not the hell that I live in, showing up in a Honda.
Yeah, you're like, this guy looks like
out.
me. I could just go on Redfin.
Right. This guy's not going to brokerage a deal for me. He can't even clean these empty Gatorade bottles out of his car. There's no way. I love it.
You ever taken an Uber ride where they go like, yeah, just like shove it over. Yeah, just push it over.
Yeah.
Hey, you had one job. Like, you're not my friend doing me a solid. This is a transaction. Like, hey, just push those rollerblades over. Hey, commit to the job.
So it's some spaghetti that spilled back there.
Well, what I loved about taxi drivers is like they knew they were a taxi driver. They're like, yes, I drive people around and, like, this is my life. I like doing it. And there was a clear distinction, but people Ubering and Lyft, sometimes they're in denial. They're like, yeah, I'm just doing this for a few weeks until, just shove it over.
They got to tell you that immediately, that this isn't their job. No other job is like, this isn't my job, by the way, which is not reassuring when someone's in charge of your life. You're up in a helicopter like, listen, this is just my side gig. My real passion is children's modeling.
Just so you know, I don't enjoy doing this. But where are you headed to?
I am 1 foot out the door. I'm not even here for this job.
I miss, like, because with the stars, you know how you rate each other? Everyone's on their best behavior because you can still be affected. There's a beauty to taking a taxi. You can like clip your toenails in the back and there's no repercussions whatsoever.
It'll never come back to you.
You may be paying a premium, but you can be like, fuck your mother. Yeah, what are you going to do about it? and like you have no stars to be
Yeah, and that's what
effective.
you like to do. You're in the back seat, rock hard.
Yeah, I just no, it's not a sexual thing. It's more of a power dominance thing.
Okay.
I just berate them and I clip my toenails and I go, "What are you gonna do?
Oh my God.
You can't rate me."
Toenails don't even need to be clipped. You're just like really down to the bone.
Yeah. You look great, man. I feel like, look, this isn't the most high res, but I feel like you have great skin.
Yeah, there's several filters on this.
Yeah, remember when Michael Jackson would get interviewed, he would have his own lighting team to look like a human? Like when Martin Bashir was doing like that documentary or whatever,
Yeah.
they showed the set, like they had several scientists bouncing light to make it look like a human face.
Just burning
like,
uranium in the back.
Yeah, like I love MJ, but it was so
Right.
funny to think like, you know, it had been carved up so much that he needs the lighting like this so that the shadows can kind of fill in for the gaps.
Yeah, it always looked like a gas leak was happening. Like the air's wavy.
Yeah.
Everyone's about to pass out.
Yeah, Martin Bashir's like, Michael,
Oh, cool.
in the 80s.
All right.
Can I do like a quick dance just for my fans real quick?
Yeah, it's what they tune in for. Do the full thing. It's great that the whole apartment shakes when you dance.
Well, you're on a sofa, so and
Yeah.
we are in LA, so there are earthquakes. We had one a few weeks ago.
Very important
Yeah.
that we stay here while it burns and it's on fire and there's no opportunities here. But hey, Quibi could be around the corner.
Come on, Quibi. I need that Quibi cash.
This section of my house is on fire, but I will not leave
Yeah.
until I get a fitting for Quibi.
Yeah, man, it's worth it.
All right, so people can find you at Fahim Anwar. You've been on the Joe Rogan podcast a couple times. A lot of people know you
Sure.
from that. And then your podcast, you guys started back up again called Dance Hour.
Yeah, Fahim Anwar Dance Hour. So that's on Spotify, Apple, all that stuff. And then I'm on Instagram at Fahim Anwar. Oh yeah, my special, my 1 hour special.
Yeah.
It's free on YouTube. Comedy Central put it out. It's called There's No Business Like Show Business. So check out a free hour of stand-up.
Well, thank you so much, man, for talking to me.
Yeah, man, it was good seeing you, and it's cool to do something during all this, you know?
I know. It's nice to have a thing to do. I'll see you in a parking lot.
Hey, I'll see you on the circuit. I'll see you on the circuit,
see you
bro.
out there on the hot circuit of pavement.
Yeah.
All right. Fahim Anwar, everyone.
Peace.